Hey guys, it is me, Kisame Unlimited.
And Yama.
And today is one of the days where we actually have Yama in a video.
Yes, I've had a day off from work. For once. And I was taking advantage of it with you and doing this video. Yay!
So, if you guys would like to see more future Toot and Boots, don't forget we do it every Sunday. So, don't forget to like the video. 800 likes now. Click it, take it the moment out of your day to click that like button, because if you would like to see this next Sunday, it's all based off the likes. If it doesn't get the likes, I'll have to cut it and change it to something else. So do me a favor and keep it going. So since Yam is in this video, actually, we're going to tackle 2 cards since there's 2 of us. So now we're going to get on into it. The 2 cards we're going to be discussing is Tuning Gum is a level 1 Dark Fiend tuner effect monster with 400 attack points and 1200 defense points.
Target one face-up monster you control. That monster is treated as a tuner monster this turn. During the turn this effect is activated, synchro monsters you control cannot declare an attack. And his second effect is, when a card effect targets only one synchro monster you control, only one, you can banish this card from the graveyard and negate that activation.
Okay. So now that we have that stamped out, I'll let you toot and boot it first.
Okay, I toot it.
You gonna toot it?
I like it.
Okay.
Once again, I like the card art. I like the little face, because I've seen his face on another card before.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? The slushy thingy? What is that card? Not the slushy thing you're thinking about. There's like some weird blue thing, and that exact face is on it.
I don't know, Ojama Blue.
No, if I show it to you, you'll know what I'm talking about.
It reminds me of like those Dustin cards.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think it's on there. I don't know. I've seen that thing's face on something else before. But
comment below what face it belongs.
Yeah,
on.
it's like on like a blue thing, and it's like a little weird hat kind of thing coming down the side. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, whatever. Maybe I dreamt it, but I'm pretty sure I saw it. I like its second effect, where it protects synchro monsters, although it doesn't protect them from like Mirror Force and stuff like that, and Regeki and things like
that. True, because it
only does if it's targeting one monster.
Well,
but I still like it, and I like that it can make other monsters tuner monsters, so you can go for those plays, like you just summon him, and then when he is sent to the graveyard, then he can protect the synchro monster you just made, like if it's trying to get bottomless, or if they're trying to like, well, you can't stop Solemn Warning, but if you're trying, if it's trying to
Solemn Notice,
yeah, but if you're trying to do something like that, it protects it.
The first effect I was reading, I was going down the list, I was just like, alright, new card, alright, the stats, I was just like, pretty shitty. Oh, it's a tuner monster, that's somewhat good, but not enough reason to toot you. Then I read his first effect saying, oh, you can pick another monster tuner. I'm like, I'm pretty sure there's a spell card that does that already. Why would I want to waste it on that? And then I saw that it's last effect, and I personally said, you know what, I am going to toot him, because of a deck like Light Swarms. A deck like Light Swarms could dump this card fairly easy.
And the Shiranu deck with zombies.
Yeah.
They synchro in the grave.
But I want to, because, I mean, they could use, Shell's Nest and just dump everything to the grave, Needle Nest, whatever the fuck that card is.
Needle Nest.
Yeah. But the one thing is, you see, for me personally, as a person that grew up playing Light Swarms for a very, very long time, I could literally see myself and other Light Swarm players being like, alright, I play Gareth, Lumina, just fucking send my whole deck to the grave with fucking Raiden and shit. And then I'm like, oh, I play Michael, I play Ancient Sacred Wyvern, I play like all these synchros that I lead up to thanks to Minerva and Raiden. And then, I'm like pushing for game, and they're like, oh no, I have to use Deep Prison or Compulse or
Bottomless.
I don't know if Bottomless would work, because I don't think Bottomless targets, but I'm not 100% sure.
Oh,
but I'm like how Michael said, it's good because of cards that like, oh, if you target, it would be better if it had the effect like, oh, you can't even touch us, it's unaffected by anything, and I would have preferred it to be like that. But it's necessarily not a bad Yu-Gi-Oh card either, and I could also see it being used. So I will toot it, because I do think that he has potential. Not an amazing potential, he's not staple worthy, but he would be a good tech, and being a good tech alone, I would toot him for.
Someone in the comment section for this card was like, 1-for-1 ban, question mark? I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, you could 1-for-1 him. I mean, I'm like, he's not the most
like,
amazing thing, but...
This one? Like, ban 1-for-1?
I don't think 1-for-1 for him is that important.
I don't know about
That's like saying 1-for-1 for Dee Dee's banning Kepler, because Kepler is an automatic surge. Super Hippo Carnival. Quick play spell card. Special summon 1 Perform Pal Hippo from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Afterwards, special summon as many Hippo tokens, Beast type, Earth, level 1, attack 0, defense 0 as possible. These tokens cannot be tributed. If you have a Hippo token in your monster card zone, you cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck. If you special summoned Hippo tokens with this effect until the turn ends, your opponent cannot attack monsters other than Hippo tokens. Okay.
How I feel about... I was very mixed about it because, like, I like what it does because I like tokens.
Yeah.
I mean, it requires you to play the Hippo.
Yeah.
So if you didn't want to play the Hippo, then if you want to play this card, you have to play the Hippo.
Well, the thing is, let's just say if you summon the Hippo from your hand, deck, or graveyard, which it's obviously going to be one of those places, you got to literally special summon 4 tokens.
I know, and they can't attack anything but the tokens.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't use anything from your extra deck this turn.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the only part that makes it a little iffy, and you can't tribute the tokens either. But you can synchro with them the next turn, and they can't attack, like, the Hippo. And, you know, I mean, it's good to use if your opponent has, like, not a lot of choices to special summon so that they can only attack once. Because then your next turn, you can just fucking, like, normal summon a tuner monster and tune with 3 tokens and Hippo, or, you know, bring Black Bulb and make Beast or something with the fucking tokens. I don't know. But it's just... It's very specific, but I like it, so I'll toot it. I like that it's a quick play spell card, too, because you know what you do? Like, during your opponent's turn, when they're about to attack you, you do it. Mm-hmm. And then they've already attacked one, so then when it's, like, your turn, then you can use it right away. So I'll toot it.
I view a card like this only coming and promoting disgusting decks. Because any person...
Like what?
Like Burn or something. Or a deck like Exodia. Something that would be like, I need all the defense as possible. I don't need my extra deck because I'm trying to win in a different form than you.
But would they waste the slot on Hippo, though, just for this card?
See, putting up a board of defense is something that would be like, ugh. But it's not the first time that I saw Scapegoat used in a trolley deck like that. But even Scapegoat is not really heavily used against Exodia or Burn players, because Burn players use Chain Burn.
I don't even know what that means. So
well,
I'm just guessing you.
Chain Burn.
You don't have to explain it. I don't want you to waste their time.
I'm just saying to them. Chain Burn personally could really abuse this because it's a quick play spell card, and it could summon Hippo from the graveyard or hand or deck because it works with the chain. And I personally think it would be a very good card for Chain Burn. Do I respect Chain Burn, and would I want Chain Burn to get any support? Fuck no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Of course.
I love being burned to death. Just desserts, add Hippo.
Right.
But see, personally, for me, I'm just not a big fan of it. However, I do see the potential in it, but I personally want to boot it, but I know how good it is. So I guess I'll toot it as well. I'm going to toot them because it promotes a deck that could do something with this card, a decent amount. I personally think it's a bad card, because if anything else, it's kind of lackluster.
Why don't you boot it?
Because you want to know what it is? I could see a lot of combos with Chain Burn, because Chain Burn could be like Secret Barrel, and Secret Barrel makes your opponent take a shit ton of damage.
Yeah.
And
so it's not a bad card, then.
It's not a bad card for Chain Burn. Any other deck, it's like terrible, because you can't use your extra deck, and you summon these cards that are kind of mediocre. Tokens don't do anything. And
I know, but every card is forced. But that's like saying, like, oh, Mount Sylvania it's like good for Sylvans, but it's not good for fucking, I don't know, Fluffles. Yeah, but it's like, well, of course it's not.
Yeah, but the difference is, you see, most decks like that are Archetype exclusives. Like, if you would tell me...
Yeah, but this is for Perform Pals.
Yeah, but Perform Pals can't use this crap.
You don't think so? You don't think don't they fuse with all the tokens? Is there a synchro? Perform Pals? I don't know. I don't play the Perform Pals, but I just...
Perform Pals are literally just like, we're going to spam the field. We're going to summon all the Perform Pals, Perform Mages. We don't need no fucking Hippo in that crap.
Well, doesn't the one magician girl that you put in the Pendulum Zone, doesn't she fuse the cards in the field? So you can use her.
I don't know if they fuse with the Hippo tokens. I don't think that's
You can't fuse with the tokens?
You could fuse with tokens, but I don't think that there's a fusion that accepts tokens.
I don't know.
I mean, except for like, I don't know, heroes, because they'll fucking take
Well, you can
everything.
sync with the
like
token.
Earth Monster, here we go. But
you can sync with the token. So like I don't know. I mean, it's something to add.
you see, it's funny for me because tuning gum, I'm tuning it because of light swarms, and Super Hippo Carnival, I'm tuning because of chain burn. So that's the only reason, because I think that both of these cards could dramatically help chain burn and dramatically help light swarms a lot. Because that's just how I feel. Because because when you have a deck that dumps everything to the graveyard,
do you think it would dramatically help light swarms though?
Yes.
It only protects their synchro monster.
I think that's a lot. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully the most important question at the end of the day is, would you toot and boot Tuning Gum and Hippo Carnival? Because both of these cards...
And tell us how you'd use them.
Yeah,
I'd love to know.
Like I said, that was my opinion. I'm sure there are so many ways to use these cards, but I couldn't think of them off the top of my head. But overall, leave your comments below about how you feel. Maybe you really could use them in a different way that me and Yama didn't think of. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Me, Spidey, and Yama upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And yeah, so have a good day.
Are you going to use these cards now?
Fuck no.
You're going to go put them in your deck?
No.
You're not going to use them in your fucking...
No, they're terrible.
The cameras go off. I boot them both. Boot the fucking shit out of them.
No, fuck. The Carnival I would have booted, but...
Why didn't you?
Because the chain burns something.
You sound like you want to boot it.
I don't like it.
Well,
I personally don't like it.
What are you going to go do now?
I don't know, play Pokemon. Play Pokemon and edit and eat, because I'm hungry. I didn't eat anything all day. I've been on a diet and I lost about like 10 pounds, so people could stop calling me fat. Spidey's gonna be like, oh my god, I haven't seen you after 2 months. And I'm like, oh look, it's the new me.
Hi.
See you next Sunday, but like them videos. It's important. It's what we ask for. Well, mainly what I ask for. So do what I say.
That's what he asks for.
Do what I say.